That's a good question. Ooh. Let's see. There's been 2 in Colorado Springs, I believe. 2 in Colorado Springs. The one in Oklahoma. The one that just happened in Nebraska. Keep thinking there's been more than that. Well, I also went to a Mark Lowry concert, and I went to an Aaron Wilburn concert. So, maybe, I don't know, 6 or 7 Gaither-related concerts so far. Yeah, definitely. Great times, good oldies. Of course, you're always going to deal with some weirdos every now and then, but I've gotten marriage proposals. I've gotten threats. If I don't stop posting, they're going to do this and that. I don't even know, all kinds of stuff. I have dealt with a few weirdos. I actually had an email from someone who claimed to be the spaghetti monster, and that if I don't start posting files he sends to me or something, he's going to take over my soul. I'm like, okay, block. You get some weird ones. There are some weird people out there. All my emails mean a lot to me. There's one in particular that comes to mind that I got when, I think the YouTube thing was first starting to take off, and basically they just recently lost their entire family in a car crash, and now they lived alone, and basically just life was just really getting them down. And so they said that they were planning on that particular night. They emailed me. They were planning on committing suicide. And that they had the suicide note made out and everything. For some reason, something kept drawing them to go onto YouTube, and they didn't know why. But they decided to go onto YouTube for some reason, and they happened to stumble upon one of my videos. And they started bawling, and they were reminded, of years ago when they used to pray, and, how they were in God and they loved God, and they realized that's the only thing they haven't tried is to pray, and so they started to pray, and that they felt, an overwhelming sense of peace come over them, and they decided to give God another try, and to not commit suicide. And they thanked me and said that they really feel like God led me to help them, and I didn't even know it. And that was the first moment when I realized that this YouTube was something important, because before that I really didn't see why it was important. I didn't get it. But it was after that when I realized why I'm doing this. Aaron Wilburn was the first Gaither that I really came in close contact with. One day his video, If My Nose Was Running Money, had just hit like 1,000,000-something views, I think, and it was getting really popular, and it was my most viewed video. And I've always loved Aaron, and so I just decided to just leave a little comment on his website, aaronwilmer.com. And so I left a little comment in his guest book, and just mentioned, I'm the one that posted If My Nose Was Running Money, because I noticed on his website he had advertised a CD that If My Nose Was Running Money, that he had advertised, over 1.6 million views on YouTube. And so I was like, well, he must have seen it, so I just mentioned I'm the one that posted it, and I'm a big fan, and keep doing what you're doing, and I left my email, and that was it. And pretty quickly, I got an email from Aaron, and said that he was really glad to hear from me, and that he's tried to contact me before, but he couldn't seem to get hold of me. And he mentioned that one day he would like to be able to take me to lunch, and thank you so much for posting the clips, because it's really helped boost his career and, his ministry and everything, and that he's gotten tons of bookings and sales and everything related to the YouTube. So basically just thanking me, and we started talking after that. We ended up meeting when he was in Colorado Springs, and we had lunch, and it was amazing, and he was very humble, and he was very just, almost shy in a way. He's just very soft-spoken, and he's amazing, and I'll hold a special place in my heart for Aaron. He was the first Gaither to really make an effort to thank me. And Michael, it was pretty, I really feel like it was of God, because it was pretty random, actually. About one day, I just got an email on YouTube from him, and just saying that he's been watching my videos for a while, and thank you for posting them, because some of them he doesn't own, and, so it's good to see them again, and thanks for the support, because he had just, when he emailed me back in February, and it was announced that he was joining the vocal band in January, so he had, just joined the vocal band, when he contacted me, and so, we started talking after that, and so he was really the one that made the initial contact, which means a lot to me, that he is that kind of person, that he would, reach out to a nobody, One weird fact about me, my ears are different shapes. One ear is my mom's ear, and then the other one is my dad's ear. I'm not quite sure which one's which, but there's one ear, and there's the other ear. They're different shapes. This one is more like smaller and pointy. This one's more round. Anyway, that's kind of a weird thing about me, that my ears are different shapes. But other than that, I don't really know what to say.